Hey everyone, just wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to properly use your Blink Dagger, because last time I showcased this, a lot of people actually said that they didn't know this. So first of all, listen closely. There's a different sound of so I'm just gonna do the normal Blink Dagger sound. You just hear like a blop, just one sound, static. But if you blink at a good range, there's a different sound, which will appear if you don't over blink. There's something called over blinking on a Blink Dagger, which many people are not aware of. If you go into Dota, into settings, into learn items, and then you press on Blink Dagger, it actually says if you used blink to teleport to a distance over the maximum range, aka above 1200, you'll be teleported 4/5 of the maximum range instead, which means you lose 20% of 1200, that is 240 range. Which means if you just blink like this, let's say you play Bad Rider and you blink here, there's no way you can blink here, right? So you're like, oh yeah, this is the maximum way I can go. No, it's not. Because if you go the maximum range you can. So I'm gonna place a ward here. This is where I end up. Now I'm gonna blink the maximum range back. This is where I come out. But if I blink well, this is the cast range. I can get to here. And once again, listen to the sound. No, I fucked up. No, I can't see the bar. So, this is really important, especially on Blink Dagger heroes for initiating. But in general, if you want to be efficient, there's a few spots, for example, I know this a lot from, for example, contesting Roshan. If you overblink here, I'm just gonna call it overblinking when you just like click outside of your screen. If you overblink, you cannot get into the Roche pit from here. You can't, no matter how you do it. If you overblink, you cannot get into the pit. Sorry, I didn't overblink. If you overblink like this, you're not gonna get in. But if you don't overblink, I know the exact spots here. You can click in here. And you'll get in the pit. And you can contest. It's the same from here. If you want to get from here to this side, just click here. Kappa. Okay, it has to be... Alright. I'm super noob now or what? Like, you can do it. There's just a few spots on the map where it's very important. But the main point of this video is just that people don't know that there is something called overblinking on the Blink Dagger. Like, as you can see. Something that works... I mean, I can do it out of feeling. Like, I can try to blink perfectly from a lot of ways. There's also, for example, this spot. If you overblink like this, you're not gonna get in the pit. It's just not gonna work. So if you wanna contest Roche, you cannot do this. You need to blink into the pit. I think this is the furthest you can go. Not even that far. Like, you just barely get in. You can barely squeeze in. And there's a lot of situations where, like, you can just barely get to that place. For example, from here to here. If you overblink, I think if I blink from here and I overblink, it's not gonna take me there. But instead, and this is huge. Like, if you look at Bad Rider's lasso range, it's this big. So sometimes if you overblink, you're gonna fuck up your initiation. Like, it's the same with heroes like Sladar and Centaur. When you need those AoE stuns, like, it's hard. For example, from here, you can jump from here until like here. I think the max range is gonna be around the range creep. Yeah. Like, I could jump the range creep. I'm gonna show it with a hero as well. Then it might be maybe even better to showcase it. I'm just gonna put the axe. I'm just gonna put the axe here. So let's say I'm here, right? I can catch him. I can about perfectly catch him. If I blink perfect, I'm gonna be able to lasso him. Let's say I overblink. I'm gonna have to run into it. But let's say I go back to the spot and I blink perfect. Let's like take a range. I was actually a bit further away. Let's say this far. Do you see this? If I blink perfect here, I can lasso him straight away. I don't have to run. And against good players, this is you're gonna die if you overblink like this. So just like try to check out when you blink if you blink correctly or not. Like, do you actually overblink? Or do you get a good sound? Because a lot of people don't know this. Alright, hope that helped you. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to follow. Thanks for watching.